Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Valentine's Day. So, I watched The Lost Valentine. It is a 2011 Hallmark movie. It is starring Jennifer Love Hewitt, which is the brunette, and Betty White, which is the lady in the lower right corner. Just FYI, Betty White will always be no Rose for me from the Golden Girls. I know she's been in other things, but she's down and out Rose. So this is about Caroline, and she's a woman who lost her husband in World War II. He's missing in action. And Caroline waited for him every year on Valentine's Day at the train station, sitting where they used to sit, waiting for him to come home. This man was the love of her life. His name was Neil. And I loved how this movie showed their love story. It also was a cute little history lesson because it showed snippets of how people lived their lives every day during the war. Not all of it, the feel good stuff, not the hard times, but like how people had a garden for victory, pots and pans for the army, where they would take the pots and pans metals, melted down for, bullets. How they would have, now I don't know how true this is, but they would put stars on their houses to let people know how many servicemen they had fighting in the war. It was really good. I love that this showed, I don't know if I said this before, but it showed Caroline and Neil's story in a flashback. I love that. So you got that old time feel with a little modern twist. I will say this movie got to me a little bit. I was like, oh, guys, the older I get, the sappier I'm getting. It's something crazy. But Caroline and Neil's love story, so sweet. They were childhood friends. He moved away. He moved back. They fell in love, decided not to wait, got married quick, fast, and in a hurry. I was sad because Neil had to go fight the war and Caroline was pregnant. So she had a baby by herself and she got that notice that he was missing in action. She decided, I'm not giving up on him at all. Now, Jennifer Love Hewitt's character, like I said, she's a reporter. She is in a crisis of a relationship. Her boyfriend is a photographer, so he's always out of the country, he's on assignment. He decides to pop up and ask her to marry him in front of everyone. And it was awkward because she was basically like, no. I'm realizing that that's not what I want. That's not what I need. I will say I love how they resolved it. It was a great, mature ending. Do I think everything would end like that? Because I know some people would have tore it out. But that's beside the point. I think this is a movie, if I ever find it, I will probably buy it for my collection because it's a sweet, wholesome love story. Now, I will say this. The ending made me a little sad, but I was also happy. If I think what happened happens, it was a happy, sad moment. I'm not going to give it away. But the other story was stories that most couples dream of having. They fall in love, and that love lasts its test of time. Even though she never found out what happened to her husband until nearly 60 years later, she still loved him and she kept that love alive. And if that's not Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what is. Keeping love alive, basking in love, all that. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful Valentine's Day. Hit that like button if you wish. Comment below if you've seen this movie and let me know what you thought. Share the video so other people can find out about this movie. And again, I hope everyone has a very happy Valentine's Day. Bye.